What's good, yeah? It's your boy Cody Got Fired back with Only For Us TV here, and I got another exclusive for y'all today. Today in the headlines, I got Fat Joe, right? Fat Joe's on live, and he's basically venting. He's talking about how it's sad how today in society we got people that's in and out of jail, and guys that have been in jail for years, like 20, 10 years, they get in and out of jail, and they become institutionalized, right? So it's guys out here that will actually rob banks, do crimes and stuff like that, and want to go back to jail and live in jail because they can't make it out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? That's very sad. They're out here. They feel like they'd rather be in jail. It's easier to live in jail than it is to live outside and actually go to work and take care of your family and have that responsibility to be a man out here, basically. You dig? It's people out here that's actually living like that, man, and it's sad, and it's going on all over. And he made me come to that realization because I often wondered, like, I have friends coming up, like a lot of them just kept going in and out of jail, like kept going to jail. Like they'll do 5 years, come out, then go right back to do 2 years, then come out, then come do 3 years, come out. You dig? And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why do you keep going back in and out of jail and shit like that? And it's like maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's because they can't live out here and function as a regular adult. You dig? Like they'd rather be in jail and just be on vacation, I guess. You dig? And it's not even you see these drill rappers and shit like that, like they do murders and shit like that. They go to jail and they posting videos like they having a good time in there, like it's nothing. You dig? Maybe that's what it is at the end of the day. Then he brings up the fact about how when you go to jail, 99% of the people that you think is going to be there for you, they is gone. You dig? Nobody's caring about you. Everybody goes on with their lives, and you got to deal with that. You got to deal with that mentality. You got to deal with that life by yourself. You got to deal with that lifestyle by yourself. You dig? Ain't nobody's going to be there for you. Nobody. Maybe your mom, you know what I mean? Your family, the very few family that you have that really love you is going to be there, but 99% of the people that you thought was going to be there for you, that you think is going to be there for you, is not going to be there for you. Fat Joe tells the story of how he had an OG who actually went to jail for his wife. He did a real bid for his wife. He loved her so much. When he went to jail, the wife never visited him. For wild years, she never visited him. So then one day she told Fat Joe, like, yo, Fat Joe, take me up to see my man. I want to visit him. So Fat Joe took her all the way upstate to visit him. And when she sat down in front of that man, she told him she wanted a divorce. You dig? And Fat Joe said that really woke him up to how this lifestyle is, how the game is dirty as a motherfucker. But I'm going to play the clip for y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to keep running it up. You heard?
God forbid I went there. God forbid I tell you stories, real stories. But you got to live in the real world. You got to be in the real streets to have history. So somebody can know who you are or what you done. You know how harder it is to be in the street paying rent? You know, I've often said, not all, but a lot of guys went to jail. This is my point. Do you know this homeless dude went in the bank the other day and robbed the bank for $1 and waited for the cops and said, please call the cops. I want to go to the feds. Some people, you know, it's a lot of responsibility if you got kids, your baby mother, a dust head, your whole family in jail. You know, people don't want to accept responsibility and go to work or do what they got to do, so they go to jail. Then they want to come out for the same party every 2-3 years, like, yo, I'm home, yo. Let me tell you something. When you go to jail, 99.9% of the time, this is before my time, nobody comes see you. Not even your own family. Forget your girl. I got a brother who I won't say his name, but he's my brother and I love him to death, who went to jail for his wife. She ain't go see him. He had 5 years. I used to go see him every month. One day she calls me and says, Joe, I want to go upstate to see him with you. I go upstate with her. She sits down and tells him, I want a divorce. It was the most horrible drive back from upstate. But this is reality. And if that's from your wife, what do you expect from your friends? They just don't come see you. They forget about you. It's like you're in a tomb. You're King Tut. You're in a tomb. You're living in a tomb till you get home. So he visits you and keep it real through snowstorms and try to lift your morality and be your friend and give you some sort of dignity and respect. A lot of guys went to jail for something, came home, and their crew wasn't nothing when they came home. Washed up. At least you go somewhere, you come out, your boys are still popping.